evening and welcome to The Nest right here on Y254 TV. I am your host, Loreen Kerubo, and be sure to check out our social media pages. That is Loreen Kerubo for Instagram and TikTok, and Y254 TV for Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, and YouTube. And tonight we dive into a world where creativity meets courage, where talent meets discipline, where innovation is not just key but essential for your survival in an industry that changes by the second. Trends can fade overnight, and the questions we ask ourselves as creatives is, how do you stay ahead? How do you remain original? How do you ensure that your gifts give out a lasting impact? And our guest here today is one who's dedicated his life into doing just that. He has mastered the art of evolving without losing your essence. Shedi Shadrack is not just a creation, but a whole movement. He's a music producer, a filmmaker, a youth and worship leader. Above all, he is the CEO of Shedi Creations. Shadrack is a passionate mentor who believes in helping the world globally, in admiring their gifts and being able to transform your talent into your power. Join me as we welcome Shadrack into the show. Welcome to The Nest.
Thank you so much.
It's an honor to have you on board.
I'm humbled, and that introduction needs an Oscar award.
It does. I've done my homework.
Yeah, that's it. I'm humbled.
Thank you. But
thank
maybe
you
in
for
your
hosting
own
me.
words,
Yes.
you could tell us, who is Shedi Shadrack?
Shedi Shadrack,
Yes.
first of all, is a young man who's very vibrant, who loves the Lord. Is a man who's innovative, like you've just said.
Yes.
But let me come back to the name Shedi. Why Shedi?
Yeah.
Actually, there's a place I went to and they asked me, why did you Shedi? Is
Yeah,
it Shedi,
'cause it's
Shedi?
from Shadrack,
Yeah.
but it's Shedi with an E.
It's Shedi with
and we
an
know
E.
Shedi with an A.
Yeah, exactly, with an
Yeah.
M. I have taught music production for 6 years. And if there's a very interesting topic I like is music business.
Yes.
And it teaches how to come up with names that stick in people's mind. And it gave an example of, sorry for saying Sauti Sol.
Okay. Yeah.
Instead of soul, S-O-U-L, it is S-O-L.
Yeah.
You get
Yeah,
it?
Yes.
So, Shedi is a name that had to go through a process. And that is where I define my values. S starts with servanthood.
Servanthood.
Yes,
Uh-huh.
because the greatest among you all is a servant.
Yes.
It had to start with serving. And then H, sorry.
H, yeah.
Humility, which is the fruit of the Holy Spirit. You have to cultivate humility by all means.
Yeah.
I know the way up is the way down. And I've seen it from my mentors and from experiences. And E is excellence. My pastor can preach this from
Day
morning
and
to
night.
evening,
Yeah.
from 2020 to 2030 to 20.
Yes.
Excellence,
Yeah.
which sometimes affects my work because I want to give excellence. Sometimes I fall short of time frames.
Yeah.
Yeah, but excellence is a virtue that I really adore.
Okay.
D
D.
is diligence.
Diligence.
Diligence is a value, again, that you have to carry everywhere you go.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's something that you can't leave behind. It speaks volumes of who you are.
Yeah.
So
as
the
a
next
person.
D, can you
Yes.
imagine? I have forgotten it. Tell me what it is if you've done your homework.
The homework is lost kidogo.
It's lost kidogo. It's dignity.
Dignity, okay.
Yeah, dignity is also somehow a fruit of the Holy Spirit.
Yeah.
From discipline, from self-control. Dignity comes with how you carry yourself.
Yeah.
And you see these values, they are not me. It is what defines
You.
what Shadrack does.
Yes.
Anytime I put my hands into something, I have to incorporate all those values.
Yeah.
And then why the last one is young at heart.
Young at heart.
Can I tell you something?
Yeah.
One day in high school, I tried to be serious, and I was sick by 1 p.m.
You didn't want to be the noisemaker lead?
I didn't want.
Okay, that's the biggest seriousness I know.
Yes.
In primary.
But by 1 p.m.,
Yeah.
I was sick, my head was in pain,
Yeah.
and I realized, Shadrack, you know what? You just can't be a quiet person.
It's not you.
And immediately I switched to the Shadrack I was fine. Kichwa ikaacha kuuma. I
Umerudi
realized
sawa.
Shadrach, you're just a playful young man.
Yeah.
Just agree.
Yeah.
And that's one way to tell when I'm okay and when I'm not okay.
That's key. That's good. You've
Yes.
mastered yourself.
Yes, that is emotional intelligence.
Yeah.
That is self-mastery. But no one comes to a conclusion of they are whole.
Yeah.
Even right now as we are talking, I'm cultivating my life.
True.
That is Shady in a nutshell.
And I love how you realized I still have a long way to go, and even now you're telling yourself I still have a lot to learn as Shadrach.
A lot. You'll realize that as the interview goes on.
Progresses.
Yes.
So in terms of building your brand, let's talk about your childhood and you know, growing up.
Yes.
I'm guessing you were a middleborn, a firstborn, a lastborn.
Before I forget,
Yes.
those are the initials of Shadrach.
Okay.
Shadrach is a music producer.
Yeah.
Shadrach is a media specialist. I call it specialist. When I was doing my computer science, I realized that there are people who pursue things, but they are specialists.
Yeah.
So, and it came as a voice of God one day when I was working, and God asked me, what are you doing here? You're supposed to be one of the most sought after media specialists.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, okay. I wrestled with that voice, but at the end of the day, God confirmed a few things, and I label myself as a media specialist.
You're even a graphic designer.
Yeah, I'm a graphic designer. Now that comes under that umbrella.
Under the whole specialist.
Yes.
Because you specialize in not just one thing.
Yes.
Nice.
Yeah.
As a young visionary, what is the biggest challenge you have faced in creating your brand throughout this experience? What is your biggest challenge?
It is not one. There are many.
There are many, but there has to be a king, the
Yeah.
king of all problems.
Identity.
Yeah.
Identity is key. I'm multi-gifted.
Very.
And I stopped learning because anytime I put my hands on something, I become good at it.
Yeah.
And
it's called excellence. We want
Yes.
to excel in everything.
Yes.
Yeah.
So in turn, I'm doing a lot of things. I end up doing graphics, doing motion graphics, doing
Yeah.
posters,
Yeah.
doing music.
Yeah.
And I'm like, so Shadrach, what are you supposed to be doing? So identity is very key. Identity and focus. As you grow from a young man to what you're doing, career, your calling, your purpose. No, there's a difference between your career and your purpose.
Yes.
And the day people or young people will come to differentiate between
The
a
two.
calling and a purpose, that's it. Can I tell you something that is crazy, that is out of your question, but it is in line?
Yeah. Please share.
Don't even marry until you know your purpose.
Okay, true.
There are some decisions you can't make in life
Yeah.
until you know your purpose. You can know your occupation, your what
Your
you're
job,
your
your
job and all that,
job. Yeah, but
but
it's not
your
your
purpose
career.
is very different. And can I shock you?
Please do.
Your purpose is what is the biggest umbrella of everything you do in life.
Okay, yeah.
So getting to define what you're supposed to do and focus is one of the biggest challenge our young people have today.
Yeah.
And I feel if our leaders who are called into this ministry get to understand how to shape people's talents and actually bring them into a place of self-realization.
Yeah, give them that chance.
Yeah, that will be everything. And I want to thank my spiritual mentor, spiritual father, Reverend Dixon and Mercy Thuo.
Wow.
They have served as youth leaders for the longest time, and I admire the achievements they've done. I really admire. I admire the dockets and where they've been today.
Yeah.
And I can hear them quote sometimes, this is who I've mentored and this is what they've done in return.
Yeah.
So identity is one of the biggest challenge, and focus. Getting to a point of having a conclusion that now this is the path that I'm supposed to pursue.
Yeah.
Among many challenges, that is key.
Have you been this self-aware from before?
Not
Or it's,
really.
It's now this is the clear indication of the hard work you've put into yourself.
T.D. Jakes says,
Yeah.
one of a good leader that I respect as well. He says everything he has become, he has stumbled. Niku stumble ama nikufanya nini?
Stumbled,
Into.
Yeah. Stumbled into.
Yeah.
Umejipata hapo.
Exactly.
Okay.
Selman says, as long as God has told him take the step,
Yeah.
he better falls on the way. He better sinks in water. But at the end of the day,
You have to give us results.
yeah.
Yeah.
So I will tell you, I have tried many things. I have tried many things, and when you're trying, you're being refined,
Yeah.
and you learn from your mistakes.
True.
However, I would tell the young people, you could save yourself all that by just submitting and being mentored. You would save yourself all that hassle.
Because mentors, I feel like they give you a clear direction of a
Yes.
path they've tried, and they know this one is key for you.
Yes,
Nice. And you are a professional mentor, a passionate mentor.
to God be the glory.
To God be the glory.
Something that I should say in that
Yes.
point, which is very powerful.
Yeah.
People see the castle. People see the glory and they forget the story. If you listen to the generals,
Yeah.
if you listen to people who have really achieved a lot, people only see the palace, but they don't see the story.
Yeah.
So I would really tell people, don't run away from who you're becoming.
Yeah.
Stick to what you're becoming.
Yeah.
And when ups and downs come, don't run away from your purpose. Don't run away.
You sound so passionate about God, so passionate about music, so passionate about yourself.
Yes.
When did you discover this passion within you? How old were you? Where in life were you when you discovered you had this much desire?
Oh God, in church.
In church.
In church.
Okay. Have you been born and raised in the church, or you got to experience church later in life?
No.
Okay.
Born, raised, stuck,
Church
hid
boy.
in church.
Yeah.
If you take me out of church, you've destroyed Shadrach.
Okay, that's quite key. That's everything for us.
Yes.
And let's talk about the important lessons that you have learned about yourself as you've grown in church, outside church, in school, as a mentor. What are the lessons that you've learned?
When I'm teaching my producers and any person who comes to me in terms of advice, and tweet this, share this forever, it will make sense to even Willie Paul, to anyone. In short. I'm using Willie Paul as just an example.
Yeah.
Can I tell you something? And I always tell my students, the greatest place that can shape your destiny or your art is church. Anyone who fights church, they are fighting destinies.
Sure.
And I've learned to pull back when people are fighting church. Because I'm like, these people don't know what they are fighting.
Yeah, so you've had to siphon your company.
Yes.
Okay, that's good. That's
Can I give you examples? And that's why I'm telling you this, you will have to share this.
Yes.
Because it will go far and near. Look at Whitney Houston.
Yeah.
I'm a fan of music or movies, of course. I can't be a producer of movies, by the way.
And you don't watch.
Yeah, and you don't.
You don't listen, and you don't produce music.
Yeah. I'm loving this. Whitney Houston was raised in the church.
Yeah.
And she stepped out of the church.
Okay.
Yes. I've prepared for this. I've read for this. I want to link the two. David says that he cannot give something that does not cost him.
Yeah.
Music and worship is a sacrifice. But when you commercialize it, it becomes an idol and you lose the glory.
Yeah, it becomes what feeds you. So now it's more of an action, not...
It becomes business.
Yeah.
So if you see the account of how David invested into the music department, you realize that when you make music a business, and now worship, I'll come to music.
Yeah.
Music is an art, and it's business for some people. We'll talk about that. Let's talk about worship because it is in church, and you've asked about church.
Yeah.
When you step out of what gave you the glory, you fail, you fumble. Look at anyone who stepped out of church in the name of becoming big, in the name of music industry, they failed.
Yeah.
Because they changed what should be a sacrifice into business.
Commercializing it.
And we serve a jealousy what?
A jealous God.
Everything we have in our lives is God-given.
Yeah.
And it is given unto us to serve.
Yeah.
So the moment you step out of that purpose, God is a jealousy God. And I mentioned Whitney Houston, I mentioned people like Michael Jackson. Let's talk about Beyonce, who is alive.
Yeah, yeah.
You've watched
People who are
Beyonce,
here.
the movie yake na some guy there, inaitwa Fighting Temptations, a very good movie. Beyonce is very young in church, vibrant and all that. Then she steps out. I want people to understand one thing. God is the giver of everything that we have,
Yeah.
not the devil,
Yeah.
not the world.
Yeah.
And the moment you convince yourself that you can do it outside church,
Yeah.
you have
You
failed.
lose. Yeah,
So
true.
what I'll tell young people, even I tell my producers as I'm teaching them in class,
Yeah.
if you want to sharpen your skill, hide in the church.
Yeah.
So people who are fighting churches and musicians and worshippers and instrumentalists, please stop. They are in a journey
Yeah.
that is supposed to become. So church is the prime place
Yeah.
for development.
They're doing a sacrifice basically.
Yes,
Nice.
that's it.
If you could talk to your younger self, what could you tell him about purpose and persistence?
Purpose and persistence.
I guess younger self is like 10 years younger,
Yeah.
or 20, I don't know. Yeah.
But you shouldn't ask how old I am.
I have
I will run
refrained
away.
from it.
I
I've
will
seen
run
the
away.
danger in asking.
I'm not a lady, of course. Ladies take forever to tell you how old they are.
Forever 16.
Yeah,
Yes.
18,
Yeah.
17 point.
Yeah.
Anyway, thank you, thank you.
What could you tell him?
Life is packaged in seasons,
Yeah.
and life is packaged in the bracket of years, and 10 years per se. 10 to 20, 20 to 30, 30 to 40, 40 to 50,
A decade and a decade.
50
yeah.
to 60.
Yeah.
Asante kwa kizungu. Decade haiko saa hii.
Decade, yeah.
Yani imetembea huko kote
Ndio hiyo,
ikaniacha
it's
hapa.
a decade.
But thank you. That is why two are better
Yeah.
than one.
Yes.
So there are seasons that God, even when you look at it from the scripture,
Yeah.
when you look at it from scripture, you realize even Jesus grew within those brackets.
Yeah.
And we don't see Jesus from 12 to 30. We don't see Jesus. We only see now Jesus 30. Ndio
30.
anatokelezea
Yeah, when
pale
his life is
akimwagiliwa
is
maji
at
na
its
Yohana.
peak. Yeah.
Eh. So one thing I know about purpose and identity when you're young, the earlier the better. It is not bad to drive a car when you're in 30 or 20.
Yeah.
It is not. The earlier,
The better.
the better.
Yeah.
Now, I will encourage the ones that I already feel like, oh man, kameenda.
Honestly, I don't know how I'll start. I don't know where to start from.
And I'll also talk to the person who's,
I don't know what to do.
I don't know what to do, na ako hapa young.
Yes.
Now, when you find yourself uko past 18, umeingia college, that is the time to invest in yourself, in your spiritual life.
Yeah.
That is the time to know what God wants for you. It is the time to love God. Na sasa hapo ndio watu wengi huingia in the wrong relationships, kukatiana, kukimbizana hapa dunda and all that.
Dunia duara. They say dunia
I will not lie
duara.
to you. Mimi nilicheza FIFA. Hata ujui. Nilicheza FIFA.
Yeah.
Matona, sijui nini.
Everything.
Back to back.
Yeah, that was your idol for that time.
Yes.
True.
And of course, Mungu alinisaidia nikabaki church. Ningepotea.
Okay.
Ningepotea. Now,
Okay.
people at that age, it is the time you discover your calling.
Yourself.
Yeah.
Okay.
You attend more prayer meetings, more keshas, more summits. Maybe kuna mtu endangi church. Na shedi unisaidie. That is the time you go to a lot of gigs.
Yeah.
Good gigs, of course. You align yourself with your talent, with your gifts.
Yeah.
Now, people will ask me, so Shadrach, what am I called to do? You begin with what God has given you.
Yeah.
You invest in it.
The gift you have within yourself.
Yeah. Now let me talk to myself and others and tell me that the moment you realize you're gifted in a certain area, start doing research and reading books about that particular thing.
Yeah.
That one. The earlier, the better.
The better.
So, in that bracket of life, it is where you do self-mastery. You've not met a lot of challenges. So, start interacting. Make sure you have peers. I like Vusi. Vusi says when you're young, you need to have the CMS, the CMS structure. That is a coach, a mentor, and a sponsor.
Yes.
And I liked that idea. By the way, you realize if you don't listen to these great men, you'll have nowhere to go, you'll have nothing to say.
And zero direction.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So a coach, a mentor, and a sponsor as a young person.
Yeah.
If you lack those things, now for example, like a young lady, kama una sponsor ni mzazi wako, please. Please, let us make it straight.
Clear, yeah. Okay.
Ni mzazi.
Yes.
Usiende kutafuta vitu zingine huku nje. Yeah. Ni sponsor ni mzazi. Let's put it straight.
Yeah.
Let's put it clear. Yeah, so
those three things are key.
Are key.
Yeah, that's nice.
A coach is a person who checks up on you.
Yeah.
Who tries to see what you're doing and how they can develop you. A mentor now is like, let me say, an entire person who comes to check your life entirely. And they come in once in a while. A coach is a coach. When wa timu gani?
Ako hapo kila siku.
When wa timu, when wa,
you're asking me.
Yes.
I support Manchester United.
Now this interview is supposed to stop here.
This Premier League, we're talking about 5 consecutive wins.
No, wacha nikwambie.
Life has been great thanks to Carrick.
Hii interview ishie hapa. Juu mlitupiga juzi, mkapiga kelele, kiburi ikaongezeka. Arsenal, of course.
I knew it.
Anyway,
okay,
you see how humble I am.
Yeah.
I am, that is.
Yes.
Yeah, anyway, juu ya kungojea vikombe. Anyway.
Good luck with that one. Let's talk about building your brand.
Aki hatujamaliza hiyo.
Okay, sorry.
Let me crown it.
Let's go back to sponsor.
Yeah,
I left it at coach, mentor, sponsors. I knew I'd done the sponsor.
Please, sorry for that. I'm talking a lot.
It's okay.
Yeah. So a coach is there.
Yeah.
Like your coach, like Ateta. They're on the touch line. I'm trying to give you a contrast.
Yeah.
Yani wako na wewe hapa na hapa. A mentor comes in once in a while to check on you.
Yeah.
A sponsor will fund
and then
your
give
dreams.
it to you.
Your dreams. So if you lack that, that's it. Let me wrap up on what you asked.
Yes.
Now,
yes, it's okay.
When you enter to 30, you must have discovered yourself, and you know this is the road. You are not fumbling. This is the road. So hata hii ya kwanza, hii ya pili itakusumbua. So there are people now who are wondering, what am I supposed to do in 30?
Yeah.
Now you need a lot of composure, and you need a lot of guidance, and you need someone who can work with you mentally, so that you won't make mistakes, you won't fall in wrong relationships, you won't follow the wrong people or influencers, so that ujirudia haraka sana na Mungu akupe speed.
You center yourself kwanza and check your surrounding before putting yourself out there.
Exactly. Now that's purpose and identity.
Nice.
From the young to the midlife people.
And I'm glad that you still talk to the young you. You have something to say. You even remember the FIFA times.
There's a lot of time wasting at that age.
Yeah.
People think they have a lot of time. I'm studying about time and the law of times right now.
And the art of time management and the expense of time. Time is quite expensive.
Time is time.
Yeah.
Rabbit says in his song that I like, Swahili Shakespeare. Sorry, I'm quoting Rabbit.
Yeah, it's okay.
I used to listen to them. Zizo siku nilikuwa nimechanganyikiwa na maisha kidogo. Inje ndani, inje. He says time huwezi fuata, ni kama mdomo ikitoka kwa maneno, hata na farasi faster huwezi kuifuata.
Yeah. That's true, and that's why the clock is always going ahead.
Yes.
Let's now talk about your creations. You are a CEO. What inspired you to start being a creative?
First of all, the word CEO is too big.
CEOs own the brand.
Yeah, it's too big. I always say, let what you do define or give you a title.
Yeah.
But if I'm not trying to doubt myself.
Don't downplay it.
Yeah.
It's your creation at the end of the day. It's your foundation.
Yes.
So that's what we want to know. What happened? How did it come to be? What inspired you to come up with this vision?
Yes. This is where I'm coming to. God has ordered us to call the things that are not as though they are. Yeah. So I called that way when I was young. So Shady Creations began like just what I've said. I think I have a lot of things to connect together.
Yeah.
Because something I said before is connecting to something that I'm supposed to answer. I have mentors.
Yeah.
I have people that I admire business-wise, ministry-wise, music-wise, all that.
Yeah.
So it is a journey. You begin with names, ubunifu. You begin with all those things.
Yeah.
But Shady Creations is when I realized that I'm a brand. But who do you know who's my mentor in creatives and media?
Please
Tyler
share.
Perry.
Tyler Perry. He
Yes.
has very amazing series.
Yes.
I love his series.
And the fact that he had begun his journey with TD Jakes in Ilinibamba, and they were writing movies together. So my vision, my greatest vision at the end of the day,
Yeah.
is to spread the word of God and godly values
Yeah.
using music, arts, and film.
Yeah.
So now you see why Tyler Perry comes in.
Yes.
So that's why Shady Creations.
Yeah.
So Shady Creations is an umbrella that carries media, that carries my purpose itself, like I've defined it, a studio,
Yeah.
and also now mentorship.
Yeah.
Yes.
So it's from passion to purpose, from a vision to now executing it. Your journey shows us how, if you're disciplined and dedicated to what you love, you're
Yes.
going to do very much well.
Yes.
Amazing. Let's take a short break. When we come back, we're going to talk more about his creations company and what he does as a creative. Stay tuned. This is The Nest.